Welcome to the extracts of How to Be a People Magnet by Leil Lowndes. Are you dreaming of becoming someone who attracts people effortlessly? Well, you're not alone. Most of us wish we could connect with others easily. We all want to have deep and meaningful relationships with people, whether they are friends, partners, or colleagues. And in today's world, having a strong network of connections is super important. In the book, How to Be a People Magnet by Leil Lowndes, there are some simple tips to help you bring more people into your life. These tips can work whether you want to make new friends, find love, or build a strong professional network. When you overcome your worries about social situations, you'll find it much easier to spread happiness, kindness, and teamwork wherever you go. It's like unlocking doors to exciting new opportunities and friendships. Most importantly, you'll have a great time making meaningful connections that not only make your life better, but also make other people's lives better too. So, if you want to be a people magnet, this book has some cool tricks to get you started on your journey. Before we begin, we release fresh content every week. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and enable notifications for the latest summaries. Our videos might be a tad longer, but that's because we're dedicated to delivering full book insights. So, be sure to watch till the end. Let's dive in. Extract 1. Qualities of magnetic people. You've probably met them before. Those folks who enter a room and suddenly everyone's attention is on them. Or in a business meeting, they have a certain power that people instantly notice. They seem really charming, almost like they have a superpower, and they're so confident. But here's the thing, that magnetic quality isn't something magical. It's a skill that you can learn. It's not about how much money you have, how smart you are, or how good-looking you are. With the right tools, anyone can become magnetic. So, what does it mean to be magnetic? In business, it's about being a great communicator. In friendships, it's about having good social skills. In matters of the heart, it's about having that special romantic charm. But all of these things have something in common: making people feel good around you. Magnetic people are positive and make others feel important. They strike a balance between talking about themselves and showing interest in others. They also share some of their personal side while still setting boundaries. No matter if you want to succeed in your career, make more friends, or find love, the first step is the same: overcoming the fear of being judged or rejected. Self-doubt can make you hesitate, feel anxious, or second-guess yourself. But don't worry. With practice, you can learn to be more positive and approach new situations with confidence. When you're confident, your natural magnetism will shine. Once you've got that magnetism going for you, the benefits are huge. Imagine being comfortable starting conversations with strangers. Think about the doors it can open in your personal and professional life. So, let's explore a great way to practice overcoming self-doubt, especially in tough situations like talking to strangers. Extract 2. Making connections. Geez. Do you ever feel a bit nervous or unsure about talking to people you don't know? It's totally normal. Starting a conversation with a stranger can be scary, but it can also bring a lot of good things into your life. It helps you become better at talking to people, boosts your confidence, and makes you happier overall. But don't worry if it doesn't feel easy at first. You can take it slow and not put too much pressure on yourself. Begin with short and simple chats to help you get comfortable. You can ask someone for the time, talk about the weather, or give a nice compliment. You'll find chances to chat with strangers everywhere when you're walking your dog, waiting in line, or riding the bus. When you talk to strangers, focus on them, not yourself. Ask them questions about their day or interests and listen carefully to what they say. This way, you won't need to worry too much about how you come across. You can even have a few conversation starters ready to use. It's a good idea to practice with people you won't see again, like cashiers, waiters, or taxi drivers. Don't be upset if someone doesn't want to chat. That's okay. Just move on to the next person. The more you practice, the less scary it becomes. As your conversations go on, try to find common interests like sports, pets, movies, or hobbies. Follow the flow of the conversation and aim to leave the other person smiling. End with a funny joke, an interesting fact, or a kind compliment. This will make the next chat easier and more enjoyable. Talking to strangers can be a great way to improve your social skills and feel more confident. With practice, it'll become fun and exciting. It can open your mind to new experiences and brighten up not just your day, but also the days of others. And remember, you've got what it takes to start right now. Next, let's explore some tips for making your interactions with strangers and everyone else more meaningful and fulfilling. Extract 3. Understanding others better. Have you ever had conversations that felt distant, like you weren't really connecting with the person you were talking to? It happens to all of us, whether we're talking to strangers, friends, family, or co-workers. But there's a secret to building stronger relationships, and it's called perspective taking, trying to see things from the other person's point of view before you speak. This simple trick can work wonders in your relationships. Let's look at an example. There's a guy named Dale, a friendly Texan businessman. Dale has a special talent for making people feel valued in every conversation. He does this by imagining how the world looks from the other person's perspective before he says anything. For instance, one morning in a coffee shop, Dale ordered breakfast and said to the waitress, "I bet you hate the smell of ham and eggs this early." It showed that he cared about how she felt, and it made her smile. He did something similar with a cashier, making her smile too. By thinking about their feelings first, Dale made these interactions meaningful. You can do this too. Instead of asking for directions by saying, "Where's the hotel?" try saying, "You must get tired of lost tourists asking, but could you point me toward?" This small change can make the conversation special and more connected. Perspective taking also helps in conflicts. When someone is angry with you, don't just defend yourself. Try to understand their side first. It can help ease tension. This way of thinking doesn't just work one-on-one, it can spread positivity in whole communities. Believe that others mean well unless they prove otherwise. When you're open to people, they tend to be at their best. It's important to remember that you won't always see things exactly as others do, but making an effort matters a lot. When people feel understood, they become more relaxed, open, and connected. So, make it a habit to see the world from someone else's perspective every day. You'll be surprised at how effortless and fulfilling your connections with others become. Take the perspective-taking pledge. Commit to understanding others before you speak. It's the key to building strong, compassionate, and cooperative relationships. Bye. Extract 4. The power of an extra second. Lassie. Ever had those moments when it seems like people don't really notice you? Like when you're at a store, on a plane, or in a shop, and the people helping you act like you're just another task to complete? Well, there's a simple trick that can make these everyday interactions more meaningful. Give them 1 extra second of eye contact. It's like a secret signal that says, "Hey, I see you and you matter." Let's say you're at a store and you want to thank the cashier. Instead of a quick thanks and looking away, try holding their gaze for just a moment longer. That extra second tells them that you appreciate them as a person, not just as someone who scans items. You'll probably see their face light up with a real smile, not just a fake one. This idea comes from a flight attendant named Lowndes. She noticed that passengers who made sincere eye contact with her stood out, and she ended up giving them extra attention because of it. This isn't just for shopping or flying. It works in your personal and romantic relationships too. Just keeping your eyes on the person speaking to you can make them feel less lonely in our busy world. But here's the thing, don't overdo it. Staring for too long can be creepy. The key is to be sincere. Let your eyes show what's in your heart. With practice, you'll figure out just the right amount of eye contact to make a genuine connection between two human souls. Extract 5. The Generous Art of Networking, Wusissa. Networking sometimes gets a bad rap. People think it's all about pretending and asking for favors, but imagine if you saw it as a way to give, not just get. This change in thinking is super important. When you look at networking as sharing your gifts, it becomes more fulfilling. If you're always trying to get something from others, networking can feel tiring. Every talk feels like, what can this person do for me? It turns into a game of collecting contacts for yourself. Instead, think of networking as a chance to offer something valuable to others through your talents, knowledge, and personality. Take Phil, a freelance business writer. He's not famous, but he's got lots to give. He helps his friends with tech problems, sorts through tricky contracts, and is a loyal and trusted friend. You've got unique talents too. You might be an awesome cook, a great stylist, or an excellent listener. Ask your loved ones what they think your best skills are. Now, when you network, think about how you can share these gifts with new people. Instead of worrying about impressing them or what you can get, think, how can I make this person's day better? When you start by sharing your gifts, you'll find that what you want, like information or opportunities, comes to you naturally. With close friends, share your gifts when they need them. Help with design, give advice, or share your skills. And when they offer their talents, accept them with grace. This sharing builds strong bonds of trust and care. When you adopt this giving mindset, networking becomes fun. Conversations flow and you make real connections. You'll look forward to networking because the reward is genuine friendships, not just personal gain. You have treasures in you and around you, so start giving. Final summary. Thanks for tuning in to our book summary video on How to Be a People Magnet by Leil Lowndes. Remember, becoming a people magnet is a skill that anyone can develop. It all starts with focusing on others, not just yourself. Overcome shyness and self-doubt by initiating conversations with strangers. Ask questions, be a good listener, and show that you value their perspective. When you're networking, be generous with your gifts, your knowledge, talents, and compassion. Give freely without expecting something in return. You'll be surprised at how often the favor is returned to you naturally. So, commit to this lifelong journey of authentic connection with others. With an open heart and a bit of courage, you have the power to turn every interaction into a meaningful human exchange. Got feedback? We'd love to hear from you about our content. Just share your thoughts and book recommendations in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about the latest extracts. Thank you, and have a great day.